Yo!
Join Lowko on YouTube, best Dutch prom I know, besides Jean-Claude.
Thank you, Slightly Taco. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You got free stuff on your birthday? That's insane. Nah, some people enjoy watching on YouTube, some people prefer watching on Twitch. I also, if I'm being honest with you, when I'm not streaming or whatever, I autopilot to YouTube a lot more than I autopilot to Twitch. I do go to Twitch, but there's a lot of moments where I go to YouTube instead. So it's just a different experience, right? Plus, I know a lot of people that, like, for example, pay for YouTube Premium, which removes all the ads, right? And that also applies to live streaming. So, yeah. Yo.
I pay money every month to not watch ads on Twitch. But did you know you can have no ads for free? If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to your favorite Twitch Lowko streamer completely for free.
Your favorite Twitch Lowko streamer? That's correct, yes. Out of all the Lowkos out there, you can subscribe to your favorite one. You like the other ones better? Okay, buddy. Okay, we gotta try and jam this over here. That's most of the upper body done. God, this is gonna be a look how small that is. It's very tiny. That's what she, no. Look, I don't feel bad about your age. Oh no, dude. I joke about age all the time because people call me old. I'll be honest with you, I feel pretty fantastic. I'm 32. Can't really complain. I think I feel better than I did a decade ago, to be honest. Well, maybe not specifically this moment right now, because I've got a cold and I'm a little sick and stuff, but... it's nice. Hey. Now that he's got an upper body, it immediately looks more finished. Pretty nice. We gotta do parts 11 and 12 as well. Those apparently go on the sides. I think actually they've done a pretty great job modeling this mini though, because it seems like a lot of the little glue lines and stuff, a lot of the joints, are gonna automatically be scraped away just by other areas like covering it. Some of it might still be visible, so we kind of have to pay a little bit of attention to some of the areas we glue down, but... Okay. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, or the Dark Angel what half their legion did during the Horus Heresy. Very true. I haven't really gotten to that part yet of what... I don't really understand what's going on, man. I know that a bunch of the guys got sent back to, what is it, Caliban? And they're just kind of chilling over there, training new recruits and stuff. I don't really know what happens to them in the end. But they're just hanging out. They seem to be having a good time. I don't really know. We need to get parts 11 and 12. Here's 11. And then number 12, I'm not even sure what it is. It's like a... Does he have a pistol? He's got a gun? Oh, yeah, he's got a pistol, dude. It's like a holster. I had no idea. Hell yeah, brother. Man with gun. I mean, he's a space marine after all. Look how tiny that part is, though. Still very intricate. So it's a little pistol holder. He's not a space marine, Lowko? He is! I mean, he's a Primarch. Do we not count Primarchs as space marines? Alright, alright, alright. He's a dude in Space Marine armor who happens to have a little bit of a better, let's call it genetic makeup. Much like a gorilla has a better, or I don't know, man. We have different... I guess he's the daddy of the Space Marines. Does that mean the Emperor is the Space Marine's grandpa? Space Marines come from Primarchs? How come they're still Primarchs? What? My dad also still exists, bro. Just because I do doesn't mean my dad shouldn't. I like my dad very much. Oh. You know the lamest thing about the Warhammer world? The lamest thing, in my opinion, that I've come across so far, and there's probably many things, but the lamest thing is that the Emperor does not have any other name other than the Emperor. Like, why doesn't he have a name, bro? Maybe there's more to it, but he needs a name. Jimmy? Names are for nobodies? He's got a name? What's his name? What grid sandpaper is this? This is grid 1000. He has a name, but nobody remembers? Is his name Smeagol? Maybe his name is Smeagol. Forgetting your own name is a bit weird, dude. Like, it just seems to me that the Emperor is very important. And everybody's like, ooh, Emperor, we love you and stuff. But he also doesn't do anything. Like, he's kind of coasting on previous success, you know? He's like still playing the same albums 50 years after they came out. And it's fine, but also, we could have a little more. Maybe I just don't understand. This is a bit of a sketchy part over here, but I think that's it. Lowko, this is heresy? Okay, sorry. I've said many heretical things today already. And I've barely been live for like an hour. How long have I been live for? Yeah, about an hour. A lot of heretical things today. Brother Emperor does know everything. Alright, sorry. Maybe the Rolling Stones and the Emperor aren't that different. I barely started building the lion. Yeah, you know, maybe I shouldn't be, maybe I should just stop talking, you know? Heresy across the board. It's okay, maybe. A little bit of heresy. A little bit of heresy all of the time. So how does this fit? Does it fit? Maybe that's the better question. It's very flat. The pistol. I think it's supposed... Ah, it fits like so. Okay, it's a kind of at a downwards angle. It does mean, though, that this little mold line over here is going to be visible. Should I try and reduce it a little bit? I think I'll try. I'm going to try and put a little bit of plastic putty in there, and I will try to sand it down. Because this area over here will be will have some... Like, we will be able to see this later. Just a little bit of putty. Perch the heretic. You can perch me, bro. That's okay. I think I wiped off a little too much. What does the putty do? So this is basically just like a plastic putty. So there's like these, I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a little joint over there where these two parts meet. And I'm trying to basically make sure that we don't get any sort of line visible there. Or at least reduce it as much as possible. The pistol is gonna cover most of it, but not all of it. So it's a... It's mostly just to try and create a bit of a joint between the two. So we kind of fill the gap, and then we want to sand it down a little bit. I'm gonna wipe most of it off. There we go. And then I'll sand it down in a minute when it's dry. So hopefully we can kind of fill the gap. Any more areas that need a little bit of fill? Most of it's looking pretty clean, not gonna lie. Did actually not send this all the way. Just gotta be careful here, because I may accidentally knock it off. This is the part I just glued on. Okay. There is a fold visible over here. Like you see that line over there. That is technically visible, but also not really when he's actually glued onto his base. Like, it's gonna be like this, right? Like, he's gonna be standing like that, so. I'm not even really... I think the bottom of the cloak is supposed to be like a cream-colored type of thing. Not exactly sure, but... Do you have any advice for people looking to do this, but they don't have steady hands? I've found that being steady mostly comes down to having like a stable sitting position. So like I try to have my feet on the floor and I try to be like stuck in my chair and my elbows on the desk, and then I try to like keep my hands together. So you kind of almost like anchor. So when you take a brush, you can try and be very stable. It is mostly a matter of practice though, I find. And I also find there's this weird like day-to-day variance where some days I am more stable than I am on others. Like both mentally as no, I'm pretty I'm pretty stable most of the time mentally. But there are I don't know, it is interesting. I do think it's mostly just a matter of practice though. Some days you're more stable than others too. Perfect. It really is mostly just... also, don't drink too much caffeine. I think if you're probably buzzing on caffeine all day, every day, you're probably not gonna have a very stable hand. Maybe, you could probably look into it, man. You could probably look into it. Like, what do, like, say, like, you want to become a surgeon. What do surgeons do to get a steady hand? Paint Warhammer minis? That'd be a banger. I'm not exactly sure. There's gonna be some sort of training. You have, like, carpal tunnel braces? I see. Yeah, maybe something like that can be useful. One of my viewers actually on Twitch, he streams himself too. His name is Dialan. I don't really know exactly what happened, but I know he has like some tremors in his hands from things that happened in the past. So like he can't physically have his hand be entirely stable, but he still paints minis for a living. And he figured out some techniques that help him a lot. So if you're really struggling, maybe try to reach out to him. He may have some good advice. But you know, if people that have literal tremors can figure out how to paint minis, it's probably manageable for most folk. Also, it is just a hobby, right? Like, it's kind of like anything, you're kind of gonna suck initially. Like, nobody woke up, installed StarCraft 2 and was Grandmaster on the first... like, it just doesn't happen, right? It is not really a competition with anybody else. You just paint for fun, man. You don't really, like, I don't really have a lot of shame. I can broadcast myself being dumb. Like, I don't really care. But you can just paint and not share. Like, you don't have to do anything. You can buy a box of, like, cheap minis, or maybe get, like, a second-hand box off of eBay or something, and, you know, practice. Like, it is just a skill. As with anything, you get better over time, right? I know sometimes people, like, sell their old collections for cheap. I know, like, it is a thing for people to basically buy old collections and then to just strip all of the paint off, prime it again, and try to repaint it. So that's also an option. There's like a bunch of stuff. Cyril? You think Cyril installed StarCraft 2 and was Grandmaster on the first day? Mate, Cyril probably installed StarCraft when he was like 7. Okay, maybe he was like 11, but still, there was no way. Okay, we gotta do the rest of the cloak. Looks like it's flowy cloak time over here. 13, 15, and 14. We have to glue those together and then onto the back. So we'll put this aside for a sec. Find the cloak. Okay, here's one part. That's 15. I kind of like mini painting so far though. I think it's mostly because all my other hobbies are kind of like digital or like consuming, like say like books or something, or I don't know. I find this scratches an itch that other things don't. You got StarCraft at 7 years old and it took you 10 years to hit Masters? Yeah. That's pretty good, though. To be fair, there are also, like, that's the thing about anything, right? Like, anything that people are good at, anything that's skill-based. There are guys out there, like, I think the world record right now for Grandmaster League in StarCraft 2 is held by Iba, who reached it at, like, I think 11 years and, like, 60 days or something. Like, there's always outliers. It's just the nature of things. Oh no! You always regretted throwing your Lizardman army away when you were... Okay, that was 20 years ago? Yeah, that I can imagine is painful. They have some phenomenal Lizardman models, again, these days, man. They go by the name of Seraphon these days. They are sick though, dude. I've painted one Seraphon miniature. I painted Slant Starmaster. Very cool mini. I can go pick it up. Slowly but surely my whole miniature collection is coming out. Slant Starmaster, here he is. This is a big fat toad on a chair. I think this is a really cool mini. I love the floatiness, you know, of the chair. The way that it's like connected only by these vines that are creeping from the bottom. I think this is neat. Hilda Toad. There's another mini that I would like to paint called Lord Croak, which is like the larger version of that mini. I do have an airbrush, yeah. I've been airbrushing a little bit. I am a bit of a noob, but I have one right over here. I don't think I'm gonna do a whole lot of airbrushing on this guy. Although I will use it for priming it. But maybe on the cloak, we'll have to see. You can play Lord Croak in Total War? Ooh, I haven't actually played Warhammer Total War. What heroes are available in Total War? I have no idea. There's a lot? Oh, okay. Maybe a lot of the named models. Oh, there's like 100 of them? Oh, snap. Okay, I had no idea. Any from like the Warhammer painting range that comes to mind? Or is it just pretty much all of it? I don't think I have a favorite faction of them all. No. I think lore-wise, my favorite so far is the Emperor's Children. Because they're just so... they're terrible, dude. And they're coming back in 2025. So, maybe. Total War Warhammer is only fantasy? Right, it's all Age of Sigmar, right? Yeah, so I didn't really properly get into... It's not? Oh, it's old Warhammer. Oh, okay, so it's like old Warhammer fantasy? I had no idea, man. Ah, okay. Be'lakor is in there, Grimgor, Malekith. Okay, cool. I see. What's going on, Adam? First stream you tuned into, love drawing with StarCraft. Just finished my first battlecruiser drawing. Nice.
Hey.
Hey. What's up, Facilia? You can play the Rat Man? You can play Skaven? I feel like it's a dangerous game for me to play, dude. I'm gonna have to want to buy. I'm gonna have to be careful. Yes, yes. I wanna afterwards. I wanna buy every model. Risky, risky. I'm sure they will make more Warhammer games though, dude. I didn't really keep an eye out on them as much back in the day. I played quite a few of them, but not, you know, I don't know. None of them that thoroughly, I guess. I will keep an eye out on future releases more. I can always go back and try out some of the older ones too. I'm numb, I didn't think you would read that. Oh, of course, I'm reading it. Absolutely. I'm painting, or I'm starting the process of painting Lionel Johnson. Primarch of the Dark Angels. Not the Archangels. I've been trying to get my hands on one of those for years. Not that. Couple of little mold lines here. You love my casting for StarCraft 2? What originally made me get into the series? Into StarCraft? The release of the game. I didn't really try out any of the Blizzard games before like 2009, 2010 or so. And then they announced that StarCraft 2 was coming out, so I tried to get into the beta. And I haven't really let go since. It's funny, because I remember actually thinking about picking up the game, and I was like, yeah, maybe, whatever, I don't really know. It's like 50 bucks. I don't really know if I want to spend that money. And in hindsight, it turned out to be a good return on investment. It's weird, man. It could have gone, very differently. Hey, what's up, Mickey? Happy New Year's Eve. Hope all is well. Oh my god, what? Oh, dude, is this in the music? It is! I thought it was raining outside all of a sudden. Nobody heard anything. I know it was supposed to start raining today over here too. I was like, oh my god, that is pouring down. It's the problem with high quality headphones, dude. Hard to distinguish real life. You thought your AC was acting up? No, there's just rain in this song, apparently. Some Elwyn Forest rain. Okay, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. This part. Gotta clean this one up a little bit more. I'm getting Psy-stormed? No. Raining blood! No. It's raining rain, dude. Okay, the rain is bothering me. You know where we should take our music? Typing with one hand is tough. We should take our music over here. I love this song, dude. It's the Grizzly Hills, baby. Hey, Lowko, what's your favorite piece of Lowko TV merchandise? One hell of a question, dude. Did you guys know that you can go to www.lowko.shop and pick up your merchandising today? The most popular thing we sell in the shop by far is just the good old Lowko logo. The Lowko logo hoodie and t-shirt. Those are like by far the most common purchases. It's not very common, it's not like people use the store every day. But there's maybe like one sale every week or so. Maybe twice a week. It depends, it depends. Another thing I do a terrible job at promoting. Yeah. Okay. I think this is good. Now we gotta paint this or glue this together and then apply it to the back. So we'll probably have to let this dry for a couple minutes before we do so. It's almost New Year's in Sydney? Yo! Very nice. Shout out to my 2 Australian viewers. You survived another year. Dodging all the dangerous animals that your country has to offer. Incredible. Well done. I feel like this is supposed to slot together better. What is my favorite sound effect in StarCraft 1? I mean, the one that pops in mind immediately is the sound effect when you click the academy. I don't know if it's my favorite, but... it is notable. And it's loud. If Zerglings were a thing in real life, it would definitely be in Australia. 100%. Oh, this folds in like so. Okay. Yeah, getting a tight fit on this is gonna be kind of annoying. I want to try and keep this as smooth as I can, so we're gonna have to paint this or glue this down pretty carefully. The problem is it's a relatively thin bit of plastic, so gluing this properly is gonna be a little bit of a pain. Maybe I can use like a tiny bit more glue than I normally would. And we can sand it all down a bit. I want the cloak to be nice and smooth if I can. This is 40k. This is not Age of Sigmar. This is Warhammer 40,000. Yeah. They do a pretty decent job here hiding that mold line, but I think maybe I can try and almost like use it like a brush. Over glue a little bit, and then this will melt some of the plastic, hopefully bond it together a bit. If we press it together, maybe we can like remove some of the excess in a bit. See how it goes. We'll hold it down for maybe half a minute or so. Try to keep it smooth. I think this will be pretty good, to be honest. I think we'll cover the shoulder pad with the backpack later on. So I think this will be okay. That already looks pretty good, to be honest. We'll have to let it dry fully before we can sand it, but it should be fine. Okay, the other side. It's kind of a big part. How does this even fit? Like so? Okay. I have to sand this down a little bit more. Maybe actually using sandpaper for it and not like a little finished piece of the sandpaper. I'm just rubbing it with paper. Do you think that if it is now New Year's in Australia, does that also automatically mean that Australia is actually a real place? Or does this just deepen the conspiracy? Australia is a real place? It's as real as Finland? Okay. Suspicious. I think it's easier to glue this in from the back. Yeah. Like, how can it be New Year's in Australia if it's only 2 p.m.? That doesn't make any sense. Checkmate. This is the 40k lion. Yes. Like, we know the Lord of the Rings was shot in New Zealand. And now New Zealand is supposed to be in 2025 already. But since we all know that Middle Earth is not real, I feel like that also immediately means, like, how could they have filmed it? What's up, Rock?
Wishing you a happy new year in advance.
You too, dude. Happy New Year. In advance. Unless you're in Australia. Australia. Thank you for your resubscription. How could it be 2 p.m. when it's only 8 a.m., Lowko? Oh, snap. Good morning, Florida. And rest of the East Coast. How can it be New Year's Eve when it's New Year's noon? God, I've got so many questions. This is the type of stuff that keeps me up at night. Do you think the Terrans and the Protoss could survive in the 40k universe? No. No, humans would get wrecked. Within minutes. Maybe Protoss and Zerg could do. I don't even really understand why the humans live in the StarCraft world as it is. I think this is pretty good, dude. It might be slightly visible when we're finished, but I don't think that's bad. The other fold is looking really clean. Look at that. Very hard to even find a mold line on the left. You see that on the right, like the areas joining together? Yeah, you can kind of tell. Maybe I'll just put a little bit of putty in there and then we'll sand it down some more, but we should be... I think we should be good. I really don't want to be in a situation though where I like put on the primer and I try to paint it and I realize there's a noticeable gap. There might still be one, but I'll try to minimize that as much as I can. We actually just pretty much wiped all of it off, which means that it's pretty smooth. Okay. So this goes onto the back over here. Yeah. It's not a perfect fit. I think it's this little notch over here. There's like a little nub over here that I think may be blocking some of it. Okay, I'm done with the Grizzly Hills. Can we listen to some of this? How about that? How about that? How about that? That's music. Yeah, that's a much better squeeze. Okay. I think that should be enough. Keep it nice and smooth. Oh, this is gonna be tough to paint, dude. How am I gonna paint these little flowy ropes? There's a purity seal right over there on his holster too, which I'm somehow gonna have to paint from the other side. I think if we can just dab the tiniest amount of paint on there, I'll be happy. It's gonna be a tricky one. What madman wears 3 cloaks? Maybe it's more like 1 cloak and then 2 ropes. Anyways, that's at least 2 too many is what I'm trying to get at. Very pretty though. A Giga Chat does, Lowko? Yeah, I guess you're right. I gotta find number 16. Hey!
Happy New Year to everyone in this wonderful community.
You too, dude. Happy New Year to you as well. And thank you for your resubscription. We need to find part number 16. $50 months, by the way. Woo! Long time. Thank you, Agent Dark. You too, Anonymous. Okay, so we gotta find number 16. Where is number 16? Ah, it's this thing right over here. It's like the neck protector, the neck brace. Primarchs aren't that different from Formula 1 drivers, apparently. They need a neck brace as much as every other guy. And then we also need part number 17, which is like the pelt of the beast. I'm assuming that's the original beast pelt. One of the big storylines of the lion is him killing the beast of Caliban. And it's hanging off of his back. It's kind of cool. Okay. I also need the 2 shoulder pads, which is number 18 and 19. They're right over here. That's one. Okay. Then we have a couple more small parts. So this is number 18, 19, 23, 20, and 21. 23, 20, 21. There's 21. These are all little tiny details. Number 20. Am I blind? Ah, here's 23. I think this is one of his hands. Yeah. Okay. Then we need to find number 20. I don't even really know what I'm looking at. That's the problem. What is number 20? It's like a little shoulder or like a little chest protection type of thing. Am I blind? The heck? There's only like so many pieces left. Is it on the other sprue? Ah, it is on the other sprue. Bait it, dude. I thought it was only the base and like the faces left on this sprue. Okay. Let's do all of these. Hey, thank you very much. MC Morgan Mental with the 77-month resub. Aye. Thank you, dude. I woke up and I'm watching Lowko. How did my life turn around for the good on this simple morning? That was very sweet of you. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so this is a little part that goes into this slot somehow. Am I supposed to push it in? Do I force it? I think I can. What's going on, Joey? Good morning. Yeah, I think we can just push this in. I do need to apply a little bit of glue though. Okay. Yep. Hell yeah. A perfect little spot for his face. It's 6 a.m. You haven't slept yet? Dang. Getting late, dude. I have not stayed up until 6 a.m. in many, many years at this point. Are you doing Thort? Did you find what you were looking for yesterday? Oh yeah, I did see. You posted it on Discord. Okay. We should all like this stream if we haven't already. That's actually a good point, dude. I have never once asked in my life if somebody can like my live stream. But if I'm multi-streaming on YouTube, do I need to ask these sort of things? You don't have to smash like, dude. You can just gently press the button instead. How about that? I don't know if it does anything. Maybe it inflates my ego. If you want to inflate my ego, you can hit like on my YouTube stream. How about that? You can't do that on Twitch, though. I'm sorry, guys. Just your presence is all we need. What does doing a like button on YouTube video or on YouTube live streams even do? I have no idea. I heard the stream gets recommended to more people the more likes it has. Oh, okay. Well, hey, we can give it a shot. That'd be nice. Okay. The Calibanite Lion. I think this is the pelt. So this goes onto his back. This is looking smooth. You went to YouTube, liked the stream? Let's go, dude. Inflating Lowko's ego is enough reason for me. Perfect. Oh, that's cool, dude. So it fits in right over there. So it also hides some of the glue, which is sweet. And a bunch of these little folds that we have got for ourselves here. This is awesome. It'll make it look a little tidier. What does Minecraft Lowko mean? I haven't alt-tabbed out with enough effort yet to go and ban this person out of YouTube chat. It's interesting. I have not ever banned anybody in a YouTube live stream before. But I typed that person out a couple days ago because they just kept spamming the word Minecraft, Minecraft, Minecraft over and over and over again. Just to be obnoxious. Oh, Lowko doesn't stream Minecraft. You know what I should do? I figured out how to get him to play Minecraft. I'll just spam the word Minecraft. It's a flawless system. I mean, I just assume when somebody does that they're like 12 years old and they're, you know, I don't really want to be a jerk. So my strategy for today is to see if I can tire them out first. My patience is pretty long, dude. It's okay. I don't think that's the thing I've heard before, Constantinos. No. Now it's a competition. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, what's going on, Compass? Happy New Year's to you too, dude. Lowko hair stream? Oh, right. There you go. Please count my hair, chat.
Happy New Year.
You too.
Thank you for all the fun times you offered last year. And excited for all the future content.
Thanks, man.
We'll be waiting for you in the future, Toby.
Thank you, Night Dreams. Glad you still enjoy. Welcome back. 54 months. Okay, it's getting there. Little shoulder pads. Little shoulder pads, but very intricate. How am I gonna paint that, bro? I don't know. Carefully. I will try my best, but I've got a feeling this is gonna be a really freaking hard miniature. Because it's just so tiny. Yeah, I am gonna use some sub-assemblies. I'm gonna keep the head, the base, the shield separate. Maybe the sword. I don't know about the sword though. I feel like I can paint it with the sword attached, but we're gonna have to do some sub-assemblies. I don't like sub-assemblies very much, but I don't see how I could paint this guy in one go.